What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Flash Speaks back, man, early in the morning. All right, what we got going on, man? What we got going on? So, it happens that two-time scoring champ, five-time All-Star, the WNBA Angel McCoughtry, gives sis her flowers. Sis was nice. She's a career 18.6 point scorer per night. Get you 5 rebounds, couple assists. Good player. Stood at 6 feet, 6 foot 1 inches tall. Had game. From Baltimore. Played for the Atlanta Dream. Majority of her career. Before a little stint with the Aces and the Lynx. Nice player. But despite that, sis gets all the flowers from me. Despite that, she says some of the most dumb as a bag of rocks type shit I've heard in my life. Yo, Angel like, yo, Reebok. Yo, hold up, Reebok. You know what I'm saying? Can I get like by like, let me see if y'all can slap me about 100,000. Slap me about 100,000. You know what I mean? So that way I can give Rachel Body Bantam 10 grand real quick. You know what I'm saying? I need another 10 grand so I can give Uzu 10 grand. You know what I mean? Let me see. Michaela need about 10 grand. Camilla, all right. You know what I'm saying? But Camilla, my girl. It's my girl. So I'm give her about another 10 grand. Let's see. Who else? Oh, yeah. Rachel Nurse, who getting more money than all of us. We can throw her a little 10 grand. You know what I'm saying? How about, shit. We just got 10 grand for everybody. I ain't Angel Reese. I'm Oprah Winfrey in this motherfucker. You get 10 grand. You get 10 grand. You get 10 grand. You get 10 grand. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, sis? If you ever see this, what are we talking about? That statement was so dumb. And it reeks of so many issues deep down that you got with not only Angel Reese, but today's. You got a lot of issues with when you played, the way you wasn't getting bread, which I get and I do sympathize with. You was a hell of a player, probably better than, you probably look at some of these girls that's playing right now making money that's going to make more money than you, and you probably feel like they bums compared to you. You was a 2-time scoring champ. I get it, and I do understand that. You know what I'm saying? Was it that it's things you could have done better to promote yourself? I don't know. Sometimes those things are just not available. Sometimes it just ain't the time for it, baby. I get it. But that's not Angel Reese's fault. Angel Reese just happened to be playing at the right time with the right things going on, and she happens to be the right type of person to capitalize off of it. But like, we should be talking about the Chicago Sky and that lackluster team that they put together. We should be talking about how Jeff P failed to put together a competent team around Camilla Cardoso and Angel Reese. This is what you should be talking about. But instead, you want to talk about like how she should be giving them money to cope? Shoot, if we're gonna be doing money, then how about this? Uzoom. If you can hit 6 threes for us, you can give me 3 threes a game, I give you 10 grand at the end of the year. If I'm gonna pay somebody, I'm gonna pay Rachel Nurse. How about you shoot 40% for me? Every time I pass you the ball, you hit 4 out of 10 of them threes. You know what I'm saying? I got you. How about we make the playoffs? How about we make the playoffs? I'll take 100,000 and I'll spread it amongst y'all if we can make the playoffs. How you gonna talk about because they lost and then they're going through pain because they lost? 10 grand gonna fix that? What are we talking about? You sound like you was like a loser mind. Like you had the mentality of a loser, sound like. So if you have a losing season, you saying if one of your teammates give you 10 grand, you be good. See, that's why we Angel Reese fans like Angel Reese. Despite her money, Angel Reese could just, because that's the thing about it. Dig what I'm saying. Angel Reese is a millionaire already, right? She don't need basketball to get her millions. In other words, like, of course, playing basketball helps the overall popularity that she has. But what I'm saying is WNBA not paying that money, right? So she could just be cool in her situation, be quiet and be patient, as you said, and all this whole other BS. You see, and the thing about patience, I agree with that in principle. But patience comes when you are confident that the people who are supposed to handle their job, meaning the general managers and people of this ilk, know what they're doing. Like if I got somebody in place, like let's say for example, someone who has been a successful GM. If I got someone like, I'm just gonna pick a name out there, the great Jerry West, the great Jerry West, man, may rest in peace, and you're on a bad team and y'all bad for a year or two. But you got somebody that knows what they're doing in the office. That's when it makes sense to be patient. But when you got somebody in the office that's horrible at their job, from the standpoint of recognizing talent, knowing who to put on a team, he's running basically an asylum where he just want to rule with like a heavy hand, have a coach that's pretty much just quiet, docile, goes along with whatever's happening, ain't really coaching nobody hard. And this is the type of culture that they're fostering, where he already wrongly fired Teresa Witherspoon, wrongly, right? This is his track record. When you also are talking to former players, because believe me, you think Angel Reese don't talk to Kalia Copper? You think she don't know everything about these motherfuckers? You think she'll talk to Marina Mabry and all these other players from Chicago? Think about when she tried to get Gabby. When she tried to get Gabby here. And Gabby said, I ain't going there. Think about all that. Think about the recruiting that she has shown us over the last couple of years that she's been trying to do. And think about how the recruiting fails because nobody wants to come here. You think all of that ain't going on in her mind when she sat up there and said what she said? Now, well, I get it. You don't like her airing the dirty laundry and saying what she said, and they can offend certain players and all of that. And in a normal situation, I get that. You don't really like that coming out of the locker room, right? Generally. But my question to you is, to all of y'all that's like that, what do you expect her to do? Sit there, be docile, work out, just. And number two, why do y'all have faith in Jeff? I really want to know. Forget about how you feel about Angel Reese, because one of y'all coming to my comment section, you try to pick apart Angel Reese game and all that. Dude, I'm not impressed with that. Like, I do this right here, this commentary thing. Trust me, I can pick apart any player's game if I want to. Don't matter who it is. Unless it's like Agent Wilson or some shit like that. You just sound like an asshole trying to do that. But I can pick apart any player's game if I want to. So that don't impress me. What I'm not understanding is, why are you so easy and so light on Jeff P? Why are you so easy and so light on a Vandersloot? Why are you so easy and accepting of a Uzun, of a Kia Nurse, of a Rebecca Allen, of a Michaela Onyenwere, who I like personally for real, like just as the person, but like, why are you not talking about their game? Right? That's what I don't get. Why are you not criticizing what should be criticized? And why are you focusing on like an Angel Reese? Because she just really trying to be real about the situation, man. She basically said we can't have the same thing next year that we got this year. Would you expect her to be cool with 3 years of being effed up? 3 years. And we ain't talking about just missing the playoffs. Like, I'm sure Angel Reese would have been happy if she had a year similar to like the year that the Sparks had this year. The Sparks. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's like you missed the playoffs, but you see progress from one year to the next. This year was worse than last year. This wasn't no progress. This was worse than last year. Last year was like a type of year where you felt like you could make the playoffs if certain things would have happened. But then the motherfucker, he gets rid of the coach. When you start doing that kind of stuff, a coach that Angel Reese has some affinity for. Bro, You gotta perform now. You can't go on. You can't be worse now. That's what y'all don't understand. You can't do that. You making these changes. I need to see improvement. Like, shit, you probably been better off with little Lizzie Allen and all them, probably. You know, he gets rid of all them, which I'm okay with, but you bringing in players that ain't no better. And then you really giving Rachel Banham minutes, starters minutes and all this kind of stuff, bruh. Come on, man. Yeah, and y'all dudes defending them, y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves, man. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves, company men. Come on, black man, grow up. You know what I mean? Get some backbone, bruh. What are you doing? Tripping, man. T ripping. So, come on, Angel McCoughtry. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? So, Angel Reese got to be paying people now. Y'all funny, man. Y'all funny, for real. And it's interesting to see how this go. I'm hoping, man, it just all go for the better. Like, I think she should move on somewhere else. They can get the type of player they want, man. They probably want like a little guard, you know what I'm saying, to shoot 10 threes a game and all that. That's probably what they want. So let them have that. Let Angel go to a place where people can understand and value what she brings. Because a lot of y'all obviously don't. I'm talking to some of you Chicago fans that be coming in here. Y'all don't understand her value. Get y'all a little phony little CC. You know what I'm saying? See what that do for you. But let me get on out of here, man. I'll get with y'all later. Peace out.